Have you ever wondered if ancient cities could have solved problems that we still struggle with today? Well, we're about to dive into the ruins of an incredible metropolis to uncover the secrets of its brilliant engineers.
So that's the big question, isn't it? Could a city, founded thousands of years before the Roman Empire even existed, have really come up with clever solutions for things like flood control and sanitation? All the evidence points to yes, and the story of how they did it is just remarkable.
So, how did they pull it off? What kind of engineering secrets did they have? To find the answers, our journey takes us to one very specific and incredibly important place in history.
The answer, you see, lies in the ancient city of Lothal. It was one of the most important hubs of the Indus Valley Civilization, and this is where it all comes together: history, archaeology, and some truly mind-blowing engineering.
Okay, so to really get why Lothal was so ingenious, we first have to understand its setting, where it was built, and just how long ago that was. The city's location is absolutely key to its story.
First, just let this date sink in for a second. 2400 BC. That's more than 4,400 years ago. We're talking about the same time the Great Pyramids of Giza were being built. This isn't just old, it's a window into one of the world's very first urban cultures.
Lothal's location was, well, perfect. It was right near the Sabarmati River and had easy access to the Gulf of Khambat, which made it a super important center for trade. But that prime real estate came with a huge, constant challenge.
And that challenge was water. We're not just talking about a little rain. We're talking about massive, destructive tides that came surging in from the Gulf. This wasn't just an inconvenience. It was a powerful force that they absolutely had to tame for the city to survive, let alone become a major trading hub.
And this is where their genius really shines through. They were faced with these massive tidal floods, but their solution wasn't just to, build a big wall and hope for the best. No, they engineered a whole sophisticated system to control the water, turning a dangerous threat into a huge advantage for their port. I mean, that is some seriously smart, proactive design.
But here's the thing, their incredible engineering didn't just stop at the city walls. What they built inside the city was, in a lot of ways, even more impressive and way ahead of its time.
Get this, Lothal had an incredibly detailed, citywide drainage system. Just think about that. We see modern sanitation as a sign of an advanced society, but the people of Lothal had already mastered it over 4,000 years ago.
And we're not talking about a simple ditch in the ground. This system was meticulously planned out. It had collection points in people's homes, interconnected channels to make sure everything flowed efficiently, and an organized way to get waste away from where people lived. This is complex urban planning, and it tells you this was a society that really cared about public health and order.
So when you put all these pieces together, you're left with a pretty undeniable conclusion about just how important Lothal was. This isn't just another ancient ruin. It was basically a blueprint for ancient genius.
Lothal's legacy is crystal clear. We're looking at seriously sophisticated engineering, a mastery of tidal management that flipped a threat into an asset, and an urban drainage system that was thousands of years ahead of its time. These are the signs of a truly brilliant and forward-thinking civilization.
Lothal is all the proof we need that our ancient ancestors were capable of amazing feats of engineering. They created sustainable solutions to problems that are, honestly, timeless. It really makes you wonder, doesn't it? What other marvels like this are still buried out there just waiting for us to find them?